gotta be careful. Because if you're too quiet or too loud, it scares the bandwidth away.
Oh, yeah, we're turning red. It'd be terrible.
Oh. No, so we put a red background on it so that we knew when the bandwidth wasn't there. No idea where the yellow comes from. Alright.
Bugger all. Alright,
Let's send a quick message out through...
Discord Nitro.
Oh. Bug.
What?
There's a bug behind my head.
A bug?
Okay.
Boo! Meow indeed, cat. Relinquish your feline secrets unto me.
Backfired. It jumped at me. Alright. We are good to go.
Alright, so when we last left, we did some bandit fights off camera.
We did?
Yes, we
Indeed.
did.
No, I was agreeing with you. We did. Yes.
We didn't really want to show us just doing 3.3, just sub fights.
Yep.
So we're going to end with Petra just murdering the shit out of someone, which is normal as a start you can have for any of these streams.
Yep. So welcome back to another edition of Professor Snape's lessons in maidcraft and murder.
Petra, educate the savage.
He's using a lance?
They'll need some lance feel.
Ah, that's true, yes.
Yes, most people are using lances during these couple fights just because you get some lance skill on them.
Okay.
The other reason we did these sub fights is to get most people to level 10, such that we can give them better classes.
Excellent.
And then we're going immediately into the storyline fight for the current month.
So I'd like to apologize that we weren't here last week. I unfortunately came down with the death flu.
The death flu.
It's weird because I had my flu shots. Sort of spread all around Castle Weldenstein like a plague.
Probably not flu then.
It was some sort of ick.
Ah, the ick.
But we are back now.
A duker ick?
No, not a duker ick. A duker ick is a very specific sickness where you jump on a motorcycle. Search in vain for an octagonal hut in the woods.
Hey, they found that octagonal hut in the woods. Their dreams.
They did. No, that's our canon ending to Duker Ick. He used his escape motorcycle with Benovsky Drive on it to escape with his girlfriend. And now they're just living their lives. Ooh.
We got that tea party guy.
Oh boy, I need to go grab my tea party guide. Hold on a second. We're just jumping right into things.
If it's any consolation, I do know his favorite tea already.
I believe you actually have to know that for other reasons than just tea party, but...
He likes American pine leaf. Or pine needles.
Yeah, I think that was actually mentioned in, like, one of his conversations.
Yeah, he's also Almerian, so...
Yeah. Okay.
Although I don't think it's come up in the story yet, so minor spoilers. Brown people are from another country.
There has to be a better way you can put that.
I'm sorry, they didn't make any of the white people come from Almeria.
That's not the part I was objecting to.
Crisis on Infinite Meows.
Pulling up the tea guide.
Hazard state, earthy tone. Da-da-da.
Pulling up the tea guide. This is the bad tea guide. If you at home were actually like playing this game and you're looking up a tea guide, don't look at the one from Polygon. The one from Polygon has like a quarter of everyone's topics on it. And instead using the Fire Emblem Three Houses Mega Sheet Google Doc.
Well, I'm going to do Pine Needles because I know it's Pine Needles.
Yeah.
It's a nice smell. I think I love this one. Thanks.
And we're going to drink some tea.
Okay.
Sip, sip, sip.
Destiny Empire.
He looks dashing in his butler outfit.
Claude looks good in anything. We've established this. Okay, so first one, go.
Bam.
Strange fish in the pond.
Conversation got lively.
Ooh. His actually fits on a screen now that I have a tablet. Okay.
Relaxing the sauna. Thanks for everything. Heart racing.
Thanks for everything.
I wonder if relaxing at the sauna is a new one since the sauna exists.
It's not on his list, so. Food in the dining hall.
Bam.
Hold on a second.
Get ready for bonus questions.
I gotta scroll down here. It has to load. They're not kidding when they call this a mega document.
No, I've seen the T lists. It's silly.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's see what he says. Because this is based on what they say.
Yes.
So relaxing. I want to know more about you.
Nod.
Da, 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 da. Perfect tea time. Now we can get all creepy on him. Oh yeah, look at that boy.
He's got really good, like, under eye right
Yeah.
there. That's a real good look right there. No.
How's it going? Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
I'm afraid I've stayed too long. Thanks for the tea. Let's plan to do this again sometime.
Okay. Bookmark that.
Enjoy our time together.
That has been bookmarked for future use.
You got charisma.
You're curious about how Claude is doing.
Sure. And we just get a chunk of support with them. So.
Yep.
I came across a fascinating book about poisons, so I wanted to try mixing one up myself. And done.
Ah, Claude the Poison Maker.
What do you think of that, Teach? A colorless, odorless poison. Say, care to test it out for me?
I'm the potions master. You can make a shitty poison that's capable of working on me.
Let's call it stomach trouble. I hear your silent question, Teach. Why the delay?
He's basically capable of ingesting anything from arsenic to raw AIDS.
Naturally, I have no immediate plan.
Magically boosted immune system that can and probably has cured cancer.
When devising schemes, it's best to have it
Can't cure snake bites though.
Problem is he can't get it patented because instead of like just curing it, it actually expels it out of your mouth. Like if you have a tumor, it just like pushes it through like boom, hack up a tumor. Is that my bad lymph node? It's alright, I've grown another one.
Going to vomit some cancer on you now. Mr. Potter.
Negative 10 points and plus 1 tumor points to House Gryffindor. We are the classiest of streams. weird shading that's been going around in certain games.
Huh.
Like, it's the top half of the body is much lighter, or the top half of the head is much lighter than the bottom half.
My parents always wish for me to be.
I mean, that makes sense. The top part of your head gets more light on it, so...
Wouldn't that mean it's less pale?
Huh?
Like, it's always the top part of the head that's super pale. And then the bottom part of the head that's got whatever, like, skin color they're going for in it.
If anyone knows what I'm talking about, it must be you, right, Teach? I get the feeling you know what it's like to be an outsider.
Like, you can see it real good on Claude, better than you can on a bunch of the other characters. But also, if you talk to Dedue, you can see it as well.
Yeah, for folks like that.
It's weird, too, with Felix, because he's so pale it's absent.
I find it so interesting.
For a man who trains outside in the courtyard all the time, he is like a vampire.
Appreciate it.
Yes, we all got that done.
Yay!
Certifications.
Certifications for everyone. No. We have others.
Congratulations, Lawrence. You get to become a monk.
Lorenz is never becoming a monk.
You just became a monk.
You can have a piece of paper that says you're a monk. You imagine that man being a monk? Maybe they have him greeting people at the door.
Brawler. Big old punch man. Yeah. Gets some magic for no reason.
Because he's a muscle wizard. He casts Fist.
How's the Wren's higher level than Ignatz? What the hell happened to this happen?
Are you kidding me?
I've actively fielded Ignatz. Oh, I think Lorenz was the
He was
adjunct
aided to
for
people.
all the stuff
yeah.
I did, yeah.
He was adjutant.
Like that.
Yar, me time will come.
You have mastered mage, so you get to be a priest now.
Yay!
Perfect comprehension.
Total subject comprehension.
I believe in you. Woo!
Okay. Aw, shucks.
Shucks.
Stab! Why do you keep bringing the horses into the classroom? You can do your celebratory ride outside. You are getting so many tumor points. As soon as I finish leaving all of the tumor points for Setef.
Our work's paid off.
What?
I bet I could be a great horse for Jareth.
You can ride me all day and all night.
Oh, why is everybody laughing at me?
Woo!
I just wanted to mount me and oh, now I get it.
I can see it now. I'm sorry.
I still totally would for Jareth, though.
It can only be Jared.
He got it at Jared. See, that's just destiny.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Ingrid is not going to become anything else other than a
It
Pegasus.
took no work to make Ingrid.
Yeah.
I got Ingrid. She could become a Pegasus Knight as soon as she got level 10.
Oh, yeah. She actually starts with the stats to just flat out become a Pegasus rider.
Yep.
And considering, like, everyone else in freaking Blue Lions wants to become a knight, or not a knight, but a paladin. Like, you're gonna have a horse between your legs at some point, and that's not an elaborate Doug Winger joke. Snape. Snape can do anything Snape wants to.
I mean, we're currently a horsey.
I have to occasionally watch the chat, on the off chance we actually get people.
People, huh? So we can stay horsey on Snape. But I think we were planning on going one of the Magic Knights for Snape.
I don't remember what we were doing for Snape. Snape was just getting stats in order to recruit other people.
He was. I mean, we could kind of do anything we want with
He was
Snape.
kind of our stat blob.
But what are we going to do with Snape? He is currently a horsey.
I would say make him a Dark Priest for the humor value. The special one you need the seal for.
We can't make him Dark Mage till after this mission.
Okay.
So he'll remain a horsey for now, and become a Dark Mage soon.
Okay. He will become a Death Eater.
Hey, he's only pretending to be a Death Eater.
But a good one. I'm one of those good racists. Because I got cocked very hard. She was mine! She was never his. Harry Potter's got some fucked up themes in it.
I'm going to be hard on her kid. Because I wanted to be hard on her.
I hope it's not. Then we wouldn't have to fight anyone.
We've all come to this conclusion together.
No one cares, Ignatz.
Right or wrong, the clock is ticking. All we can do for now is stick to the plan. You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking.
The perspective is always weird when they do the shots in the cathedral. Because whatever they did to get the 360, the subpar panoramic shot, they didn't do it as well in the cathedral, so it very clearly, right angles in the wrong places. Makes you think you're going to get ling spiders.
You are going to get ling spiders. Maybe that's the secret of the church.
Secret of the church is that they're all ling spiders?
Yes.
Ray is just 4 ling spiders in a coat?
Flane is just an actual fish.
Fish, brother, I require the fish.
She's a Shoggoth in human form.
Very well, it's time you knew the truth of our family. Long ago, our ancestors made a deal with the fish people to procreate in exchange for gold and other treasures. But the other people of Innsmouth grew jealous, so we destroyed them all.
Way too overprotective. He reminds me of my brother.
Come on, Teach. I know a hidden spot where we can monitor the stairs that lead to the Holy Mausoleum. If there's anyone down there, they'll be trapped like the rats they are. We'll just have to take them down without getting bitten.
Kill everyone. Got it. Just hip hopping around. There we go.
They're attacking the Holy Room of Trumpeters! Also, having a Pegasus Knight at this point kind of trivializes this fight.
Why so?
Oh, there's 2 different directions that you can go up.
Yeah.
And the Pegasus Knight can just completely... oh, wait.
No, this is the big open room.
This is the big... Okay, I'm thinking of the next
Yes.
one. Sorry. I'm thinking of the next fight down here. Still, having Pegasus Knights at this point isn't bad.
Wee! Wee! do a... Come on.
Controllers. Switch.
Let's make sure people actually have weapons. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Do I have extra fists? Yep.
Keep in mind that brawlers also get to use their fists as a special unarmed strike.
They do, but weapons are often still better than the unarmed strike off. It's a good fallback, but...
Lonnie, you give up that gold. You give up that gold right
that
now.
gold is not for you. Okay.
That's how she's paying for more lessons. She's been hoarding the bullion from every fight. Jareth, I've brought you more gold.
Where did you get all this gold from? Okay, it's time to kill them all. You have to beat this fight in 25 turns. That will never be hard.
The only way I could see that happening, the only reason I could think that they put that in there, is because people would like clear out the middle column and then try and like chip away at the Death Knight. Like they want to kill the Death Knight, but they're bad at it.
Chip away at the Death Knight, you said.
I mean, we're not going to chip away at him. We're going to murder him. The Death Knight will be dead.
There's some kind of contraption on certain parts of the floor.
Yes, there are contraptions on certain parts of the floor. Oh, damn it. This map has chests on it.
His chests?
Yeah. There's one there and one here.
Is there anything worth it in those chests?
I mean, no reason not to open chests.
Stay focused.
I don't have chest keys. There should be chest keys in the map, though, in the fight, though.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Yeah, see, the problem is I got spoiled playing Blue Lion because you have Ash, and Ash can just open whatever he wants. Ash's special is that he does not need keys or, oh, they made a mistake.
Unnecessary crit. Yes, Ash doesn't need keys. I mean, technically, my first playthrough, I started as Black Eagles and made Petra an assassin, or a thief,
Right.
so she could open for me.
I will get the victory. Ready.
I'm impressed you guys got 4 horses down here.
I'm impressed they didn't see us hiding up the stairs with like 3 Pegasus, a horse.
Should I have held back?
See, obviously the Pegasi had their wings folded in front of them, hiding their faces, making them invisible.
Come on. Oh. That thing I always forget about mounted units.
Yes.
Who? Me?
I got this. Ready and willing.
Who, me?
Yo.
Let's get to it.
Yes, Lonnie, you go over there.
Here goes.
Well, I mean, people need to go to that side. I mean, we're going to quickly get into the part where all the people who aren't mounted can't keep up with the people who are mounted as they run through the battlefield. I'll deal with you in a turn.
You just gotta lure him off of the panel first.
Lure him off the panel. That's a coward's move.
Got it. I guess proud mode never really does end. Penalties, by the way, are, I believe, like, what, 50% extra defense or something?
They are...
Oh, it's raises avoidance.
Yes, they're raises avoidance. Educate the savage. Oh, he's actually gonna live. Well, she's dead. Oh, or not.
No. That doesn't take into account the extra damage against horses.
Ah.
Still not satisfied.
See, Lorenz has been riding her coattails. That's why he keeps getting levels. You swap him out with Ignots and his pirates.
Well, and they're on the Death Knight.
Yep. Now, normally in the game, that's how you get special seals. Allow you to unlock special classes or just get intermediate seals early.
Yeah, there are like 2 classes that require dark seals to level up into, as opposed to any of the regular seals. The only place that I know of to get dark seals is off of him. There may be one in the secret shop once you unlock secret shop, but... Now everyone else gets to play the catch-up game.
Yes, rally, Professor Snape. I feel energized.
Happy!
Right, see you next week.
I call that a win.
Yay, Chesky.
Yeah, that's the other thing about maps with chests on them, is more often than not, there will just be people with keys.
Generally.
I think I've yet to see a map that has a chest that doesn't have a chest key guy on it. Ah. The golden apple of discord.
I have a bow.
Are you as a bow knight right now?
No, it's a regular knight, but I can use whatever weapon I want. So I'll use a bow.
Again.
Ranged attack. Very tasty. Gotta have them options. Someone get over there and help Lonnie. Oh, her lance broke.
Oh.
That's
What would Jareth say to breaking your lance? You didn't do proper weapon maintenance. You are a failure and I don't like you.
Aww.
Also, I'm going to rip up this autographed picture that I was going to give you.
Aww.
Alright, I sent it to her. Where's my $50? Here.
Thank you.
I really need this since I stopped being a mercenary and the church pays me in faith. Punch the man in the plague doctor mask. Punch him in his stupid beak.
Okay, yeah, you're the one with Chesky. Bam. Oof. Thump. So you would have.
Did I hurt you?
Whee! Yeah, Ingrid is one of the characters I really wish we had the other classes that are coming in the next wave of DLC for. She has equal strength and magic growth.
Uh-huh.
So she actually, like, basically designed for the flying magic user.
Ingrid is just an all-around good unit.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Alright, someone needed help.
The help Lonnie needs is professional. Possibly an ass beating.
Definitely an ass beating. You don't appreciate that ass beating.
Did the trick.
Woo, putting her blood back in her. Oh, well, that mage gonna die.
There we go. Which of my giant list of spells will kill?
What kind of magic spells do you use?
This is what I do.
Lorenz, you go away. You're not doing anything.
I'm Lorenz.
Lorenz is going to be able to get into an intermediate class before Ignatz.
That's the way it goes.
Another one down.
Bam.
Who else do we have? Snape. Why not?
Desire. Snape. Also, seriously, those are split ends from hell.
This man is so
What?
terrified. Oh no, you're a healer.
An intermediate seal.
Intermediate seal.
Alright, Lonnie, you stand beside him and unsettle him. And we're going to go do something else.
I gave you a bow too. Because flying assholes with bows is fantastic. Flying people with bows is one of the best and foolish things this game gave us.
Can't afford to lose.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. This is mostly all cleanup stuff right now anyways, because this fight isn't hard or a challenge or... Might as well get some healing XP on you.
You want some?
Sure. Oh, right. They call in reinforcements on this map if it goes longer than, like, 3 turns.
Yes. It also doesn't really matter, because I think you just have to kill the head priest guy.
You do just have to kill the head priest guy, yes. Actually, you may have to kill the reinforcements. The reinforcements actually show up. But, that's not going to happen. Spirit Dust. Spirit Dust we're hoping just for it. Let's stat at him.
Makes Snape even more powerful.
I haven't put most of our stat on Snape. I'm talking about other people.
Ah, okay. Right, because we have the ability to just journal our way into better stats.
Yes.
Dear diary, I am so swole.
Technically,
I've
we
become
can't journal
swole.
stats. We can journal skills and whatnot.
Well, yeah, but...
Okay, so we have this gentleman to kill. Can someone hit this man without killing him? I realize this is a lot to ask.
Only Ignots were here. He'd know what to do. And then we do the opposite of it.
Well, no one hit you without killing you, so I'm just gonna hit you for first and then kill you somewhere else. Go there for funsies.
Oh,
Long shot. Boom!
camera won't even give you the dignity of seeing that
Headshot.
one.
Progress suits me well.
You attacked me when I had a bow equipped. That's cheating. I didn't like being counterattacked.
Execute Order 66.
Hard work created this.
His hard work has created a crime scene.
She works hard for the money.
It wasn't even for the money. That was just for, you know,
It was just a kill guy.
stepping. Freak out! Dun, 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 dun.
There we go.
You're too late, Seal. The seal will be broken any minute now.
Well, yeah, when she literally stabbed like 9 spears into you.
Oh, that hurt. Please don't do it again. Oh, God.
Drown my legs.
It's no use. The seal is broken. You can't. Sword.
You're expecting a body, but instead you found me. A sword.
Also, that sword is comically oversized. I had a dream that I would die on giant stairs.
That is dead.
Just sort of cleaved his soul there.
Yes, it is a comically oversized sword. I also like that you just, like, without hesitation, like, well, I got this bitch dad's sword now. Don't need this regular
Sword starts
sword.
glowing, you start going.
This bitch sword? Don't need that anymore. But, like,
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control.
those must be the reinforcements. Kill them.
Snape, drawing on years of reflexes, throws his sword across the thing. Oh.
Oh.
Children. Open one of those caskets. We need to dispose of a body. Sword of the Creator is a bullshit ruby weapon.
That's not true. It's not a gun.
Also, it's a trap weapon.
Trap weapon?
Yes.
How so?
If you ever use it enough to the point where you need to rest, you've officially used rest, thus you've wasted an entire day.
That is true.
There are set periods during the game where it will actually restore the integrity equal to, like, a day's rest. Like, I have used the Sword of the Creator once in my playthrough. Literally once to see what it would do.
I typically used it in, like, battles against named characters just to be thematic. It's like, yes, I could kill them with this, you know, Levin sword, but I'll hit them with this one instead.
It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
I never enough to actually require a rest, however.
We have nothing
And it didn't happen that often, because I made Edelgard kill every named character she could. She chose to do this war. She's going to have to swing the blade.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life.
These are the good guys.
This isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived.
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, punishment stands.
You have stepped in my holy basement, thus you must die.
Wait, please. The goddess would never forgive you for our...
That's like saying God will never forgive the Pope for striking someone down. He's the freaking Pope.
You remember the freaking Pope?
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost.
Poor, unfortunate souls. It's just like,
I suppose that's that. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. Looks like it was all a plot by the Western Church. It's just too bad that masked knight who was leading the attack got away. Vanished without...
I was hiding in a corner the whole time.
Western Church want to attack Lady
I'm outside the window.
Relations with the Western...
by escape, you mean fled with pants-shitting terror.
Oh, that's right. Gerald mentioned that you grew up completely isolated.
Which is an incredible feat, even given what we learn later about our main character.
Right here at Gareg Mach. And then there's the Western Church. Far west from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lonato had his little rebellion, is the fortress city of Arianrode. It's the strongest fortress in the kingdom. On the other side of it is the headquarters of the Western Church.
Not too smart to bicker with people who worship the same goddess as you.
I'd argue that's what all religion is. Saying with
You
someone
said
who
of
worships-
all religion.
In which case, he'd need to weaken the Central Church's influence. Killing Rhea is certainly one way to do that. To the shock of no one, I hear the knights have been sent to subdue the leaders of the
By
Western
subdue, we mean murder every member of the Western
Yeah,
Church.
just fucking murder.
You're an odd one, aren't you?
They make it very clear in Blue Lion what's going on, though.
Yes, it's
partially
purge.
because
I can't believe
because
like you exist in
the royal family of Fargus is basically intertwined with the church at this point. So Dimitri knows what's up. But he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. It's like, yeah,
It's a purge. They're just going to kill everyone in the Western Church.
yeah.
Lady Rhea can't
Although, if you talk to Ash later, he does say that, like, oh, they spared the servants and stuff, and, like, all the peasantry. But all the nobility is fucking dead.
must be delivered to the goddess for judgment. Is that not so?
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me. The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in this swine of the Western Church. I have mirrors, both good and bad.
Creepy face, man.
Remains of Ceros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon show.
Thief. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor.
I do like the Flame Emperor's portrait there.
Oh, the portrait's fine. The actual, like, Flame Emperor costume looks silly, but the portrait looks fine.
It doesn't look terrible.
Big,
It could use
like,
a little more ornamentation in
feather
the back.
shoulder thing.
It could use a little more ornamentation on the back of the helmet. That's it. Maybe if those like wings that come around from the back of the mask went up a little higher.
The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
What they mean is using the thing without the crest is impossible.
No, they make a crest stone. All the weapons, all the normal weapons have a crest stone inside of them at that crest. Which is
Well, no, but they specifically mentioned that the crest stones are because you need to have the crest of that house to be able to use it natively. If you already have that crest, you don't need to use a crest stone. The crest stones are...
That's actually an important plot point. The weapons generally don't work without the.
I thought they
corresponding
explicitly
crest
said
stone.
they don't.
No, basically they all have crest stones. There's a reason that one doesn't have a crest stone. We'll get to it later.
And especially for protecting the sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's weapons.
That's why they're pointing out the whole, like, it doesn't have a crest stone. That's unusual.
Well, yeah, the whole reason they're pointing it out is because your crest is compatible with it, which shouldn't be possible because that crest hasn't been seen in God knows how long.
No, you have to have. It needs both a crest stone and the compatible crest to work properly.
Creator to this stranger. Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fulton would be consumed by war.
Excuse me, I need a quick history lesson.
Who the fuck is Nemesis?
He is an ancient king of mankind.
I mean, the meta brain that's controlling me knows who Nemesis is, but I do not know who Nemesis is.
When Fulton was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fulton. Henceforth, he was dubbed the king of
I have a feeling this is all bullshit,
However,
and that you're lying to us.
until he himself turned to the darkness,
Look, what church isn't built on lies?
forced to destroy them. Lady Rhea,
JRPG anime church, at least.
given a little more
No, I was gonna just let it lay.
this stranger's abilities,
I need to clarify her on there.
I have faith, Rosa. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the sword.
I mean, they can wield it and swing it around, but
After all those long years of being sealed away,
it helped when Rayo did that Ivy cosplay a while back.
understand.
They're used to using whip swords.
Lady Rhea. There you have it.
She still has the costume, occasionally puts it on, and just sort of walks around. Sadet doesn't talk about it. Look, whatever Lady Pope wants to do is her own business.
King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last.
It's not even just in her room. She just sort of walks around Gareg Mach in an Ivy costume.
That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you?
The sword chose me.
Is that a fact?
Well, I mean,
Also,
Or is that becoming
male Byleth has a much more sinister look about him than female one. Female one's just kind of like her thing when she's talking to Sothis is just sort of like an upwards kind of like,
oh, yeah. He's like,
yes, my secret co-conspirator elf person that lives in my head, maybe my soul. Maybe it's just standing right behind me. Yeah, cat.
now?
I mean, okay.
Let's feed the cats.
Technically speaking, she could go by cat for certain people.
Theoretically.
We never hear, like, theoretically, I mean. We never get confirmation one way or the other that she approves or denies of cat as a nickname. But,
going on? It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes next, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
I shall.
I shall cut them all.
The sword of the Creator, pulled right from the
Yeah, everyone wants to get their hands on Snape's sword. Okay, so we've gained the Sword of the Creator. It is a sword that has 2 range, and
Yep. 2 range and a special attack you can do with it, only if Byleth is wielding it.
I mean, you can't give it to anyone else, I'm pretty sure, so...
Well, there's a bunch of other weapons that you can technically give to other people, but have special abilities on them. So I imagine, like, even if you found some way to, like, glitch or hack or, you know, exploit of your choice the Sword of the Creator into somebody else's hands, it has that same kind of restriction on it where it has to be Byleth holding it to...
Oh. Pay attention, we have to play our favorite game.
Yeah, we have to play a game. Spot the deer.
I prayed to the wind. Oh, there he is, on the right.
Yep, see, he's judging that man who's on the... Who's,
Oh, look, he already had a kid. They fucked.
Yep, they did.
Oh dear.
That man who washed up on the shore has decided to embrace love while he can and marry the mast of the ship. The deer looks down approvingly, for he too has found love. And
I want to know what love is.
also, be prepared for Spot the Deer to turn real dark.
There are new places to explore in the monastery.
Indeed.
Ding.
40,000 monies.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier, the Holy Kingdom of Fog.
It's going to be fun to see how this is handled in a non-Blue Lion.
Oh, I hope we get Sylvain before this.
Yeah.
Son of House Gautier. This skirmish involves a holy relic. It is therefore more than a single noble.
Because you don't get the weapon unless you actually have Sylvain.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates.
Yeah, we've dropped the pretense at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just purging some
Purging.
fucking apostates.
After all, you wield the sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The sword of
They've actually found a way to pull someone inside out through their mouth.
Oh.
It's fucked up to watch. They're dead halfway through, but they go through with the entire thing and
Every
make it a
time.
point.
the monastery's most skilled individuals.
I just want the others to watch.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wield of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you.
Whoever vomits the least gets to live and tell everyone else.
Hey, Teach. I gotta say, I never would have guessed you were a descendant of the King of Liberation. You didn't forget, did you? That story I told you about a relic that could cut a mountain in half? That relic was the Sword of the Creator, the very same used by Nemesis, the King of Liberation.
What are you talking about?
Don't be coy, Teach. The Sword of the Creator could only be wielded by
How do you know I didn't just cut off his hand and put his skin over my hand like a glove?
I cut off his arm, which led me to use his magic powers later on in the next game, except that wasn't really the case at all, was it?
I could be into some weird stuff, Claude, and you'd never know. Except I'd tell you, because no one would believe you.
The teacher's it's this crazy thing. He's totally into burp, 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 burp. That's ridiculous.
Claude, of all the lies you've told, this is by far the least believable. You're slipping. Who would like to line up for high fives?
What are you doing here?
That's Lady Judith to you, boys. I told you, until you're in charge, I expect you to address me with all due respect. Anyway, I'm here to retrieve you. Duke Regan's condition has taken a turn for the worse.
Oh, look, a character you kill when you're playing the,
No, it's not that bad. In the state he's in, he won't be able to
Crimson Flower run.
Ah.
table conference. He wants you to go in his stead. I volunteered to play the messenger.
Wow, thanks for that. Oh, and Teach, this is Judith, also known as the hero of House Daphne.
So you're little Claude's teacher, are you? How much trouble have you been giving him?
Plenty. He's a shit.
Nickname? lady, Judith, is the leader of the famous House Daphne of the Lesser.
I've never heard of your god. Why do you think I've heard of your geopolitical organizations? We've talked about this, Claude. I need cue cards. Cue cards for everything.
Come on, let's get going.
Make the little asterisk appear that I can click on for more information.
My father taught me wrong.
That's a joke.
You people are surprised every time I bring up the fact that I do not know about your religion after being alive for 20 years, but still bring up your stupid shit about houses and nonsense.
I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the sword of the Creator's power. Thus, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I have, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned.
It's just so big.
Such a girthy crest.
In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when used.
I had to use my mouth.
Stop that. I had to stand in the window and use binoculars to watch your crest from a safe distance.
Was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the king.
Can we just say Nemesis?
No, he's
like a
Nemesis,
Tribe Called
the king of
Quest.
liberation.
Crest of
Crest of flames. Like I'm going to burn this world to the ground.
I'm not playing that run through. Or who knows, maybe we do in the Golden Deer playthrough. Wild card, baby. I love the deadpan stare at that moment. Like, there's no doubt that this ancient power resides within you, Professor Byleth. Oh.
Get ready for a teapot.
Oh, this is gonna be a hot mess. Hold on while I pull up the requisite documents.
She is a hot mess. So.
Yeah. Reopen the Google document. I said, reopen the Google
I don't
document.
have dishwater as an option. Or whiskey.
I was going to say. No, she just wants you to take a tea leaf, pour alcohol into a cup, and then just drop the tea leaf into it. Single tea leaf. That counts. Okay, hold on a second. I have to scroll pretty far to get to the
teachers.
teachers. Man, this thing does not like scrolling. Okay. Manuel Casagranda. Lavender blend or mint leaves?
Oh, we got some mint leaves.
Thank you for your invitation. To what do I owe this surprise?
You don't know it's your own birthday?
What a lovely smell. I like
Yes, people do have, or some people have multiple teas that they like.
Yeah.
That will give you a gimme.
Put on a shirt, lady.
I love that her corset is like a third actually tied. Okay, hold on. She's got a very long list.
Of problems?
Yes. Okay, go ahead. Seem different, overcoming weaknesses.
Or a place we'd like to visit.
Overcoming weaknesses. Sorry, that one took a minute.
Nothing, just stare at her.
You're doing great work.
No, you're not.
We're telling her things she wants to hear, not truths.
Hard love, baby.
Go ahead.
Cooking mishaps. Books read are guessing someone's age.
Guessing someone's age. Ironically, both cooking mishaps and guessing someone's age would work on there. There are a lot of times when you get like multiples. Okay, scrolling down. Come on, scroll down.
Am I that terrible of a
Yes.
woman? So I'm a little unkept. What of it?
Half your conversations about how you have issues.
Disagree.
But I don't want to.
Well, the other option is admonish. So I think you're disagreeing with her stance on it, not that you're disagreeing with the fact that she's unkept. Also, one of the questions that she can ask you is flat out, there's no alcohol in here. It's better if you can sleep without it, but all you have is tea?
Wow.
To which the answers for that one are admonish or sip tea.
There you go. There's the money shot. That's what everyone wants. Take your pictures now.
Thanks for the treat. Come by the infirmary anytime you need anything.
That's it. I'm going to fuck you line. The teacher wants to bang. She wants to get taken to Pound Town.
Look, I'm guessing the communion stalls here are not exactly safe harbors, if you know my meaning. Well, time to explore again.
Yep. Explore.
A stone? As I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. Is that me? Or is it you?
Confused, so this is confused.
Huh.
What's up?
That actually matches up. I was kind of curious as to, like, who's got the least number of conversations stuff. And it's the two people you'd absolutely expect. Herbert, or Hubert, from Red Eagles, and Felix from Blue Lions. They have, by and far, the least number of conversation topics.
Oh, the song is open now.
I could use a hand.
After a day of punching heretics to death, I like to soak.
Yeah, so basically, you have two options you can do in the sauna. You can make it hotter or wait. You'll have a bar that gets bigger. So you can either increase steam or stay longer. You have 5 actions you can do. You can leave at any point. You basically want to get it into the green bar, which if you get there, gives you bonus points for training throughout the month.
Nice.
If you overheat, you get no benefits, and you leave basically. No, she overheated.
Yeah, at least you got some support for it.
You get support. We don't get any. You get teacher points for doing it too.
Yeah.
So no bonus points. It's only an extra 2 skill points for every training, which adds up if you have a month where you can do 4 class sessions.
Yeah.
But
Does that also apply to Byleth?
yes, it also applies to Byleth. That's why both.
Okay, so if you do a lot of the teacher training, which we end up doing because we have so many extra points.
It's an extra. It's like an extra 2, and teacher training does 20. So it's. I mean, it adds up if you do 10 teacher trainings out of the month.
Yeah.
You get an extra 20 points, but. I'm not secretly eating cake. I can sense it. I have cake sense.
That actually changes if you're female. If one of the other option, apart from I know you're doing it, is, is this cake out here? You dropped your fork.
That's actually earlier. There's cake outside is the first or second time.
Okay.
It's a different conversation.
Different conversation. Got it. The tablet.
Actually, check other people's rooms. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Here's our social poll.
Let me tell you.
Huh.
What's up?
Interesting.
What's that?
The person with the most conversations in Tea Time is not who I would have expected.
Oh.
It's Petra.
Oh. Okay.
Petra has by and away the most... there's one person who's close to her, and that's Ingrid. But they're the only two people who are relatively close. But they have the most conversation topics.
Petra likes to talk.
Yep. She probably counts it as, like, training her, like, vocabulary and grammar. Use the language as much as possible.
Horse poop. Flying horse poop.
We should get a discount since it's our students who are doing that now. We have 3 flying horses.
He does have 3 flying horses.
And a partridge.
And a pear tree. Hey, Felix. At least you didn't call the Lord of, or the King of Liberation as well.
Oh, Felix, we would literally cut you.
I'll fight you right now if you want. You want to go?
Yeah.
You want to go, son?
Curd him.
You could. Get your ass in.
Yes! Other punchy boy! Ah.
I heard about the things you did. I'm so glad Lady Ray is safe. I figure you're a great person after all, Professor.
You'll roll.
I learned all sorts of things, so I can do cleaning, chopping wood. I'm happy to help you out with anything you need.
Get in here.
You betcha. Since,
My game, he's a dragon rider.
Oh, he's a great dragon rider.
Fuck him up! Tiny dragon!
an alliance roundtable, there's not enough co-op, but at least my grandfather was surprisingly alert.
Teleport to the fishing pond. Students. Lifeline.
Why is that fish so still? Perhaps it is resigned to
That's a
its
dead
own
fish.
fate, being plucked from the water and eaten. Professor, you were so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I'm certain my brother would disapprove. Might you help me with a favor?
Okay. How do people's motivations look? Nope. Awful. Got it.
This is delicious!
I would be liking that greatly.
Bet you would, Petra.
It tastes better when I get to share. I feel the same. Let's fill up so that we...
Whoop. Cynthia's full. So really I need to get Ingrid and anyone.
Wow.
Huh.
So more Tea Party stuff, just because I'm finding this kind of fascinating. There are certain ones that like don't really appear for anyone else. Most of them are what you'd expect. Lonnie actually gets a custom one that nobody else does for talking about Gerald.
Shock.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Lorenz talks about roses.
Does he also talk about his attempted sexual assaults again?
No, he dances around the topic, though. Dining partners, first crushes, monastery rules.
Word on the street is you wield some amazing swords.
That's what they call it.
Whoever want to sell it to me, I take top G.
The ideal relationship.
Sorta. It's not for sale, is it? Hey, how about a favor?
It seems that our next mission is another bandit hunt. But a complete.
Marianne talks about cats. That's actually something that a bunch of people talk about. Ignatz, Marianne, and Lycesia also like cats.
Good with it. Hello, Gilbert. You're certainly not related to anyone.
I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I
We're not going to mention it. If he wants to think he's fooled everybody, then fine.
Wow, Lord Rodrigue in the flesh. What is Felix doing? This is such a...
I need to fix your clothes. That's not a maid's uniform. Gatekeeper!
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there?
Gatekeeper, you're bad at your job, but I still love you.
The bandits had entered. Not a great guard out.
could use your help.
Would you help me out? Knew I could count on you.
Yeah, we have access to the blacksmith now.
Hey there.
Huh.
What's up?
Is this it? There you go.
Lorenz is also highly piss-offable.
Oh no.
He's tied for, if not the highest person, or the person with the highest number of relationship loss. On his questions. Yeah, no.
There you go. Come back anytime.
That's a weird question to ask someone.
What's that?
I'm looking at all the support questions, because they do have, like, kind of interesting character moments.
Uh-huh.
Like, one of Lonnie's is actually, like, I don't know why I keep acting out around you. It's like I just can't help myself.
Because you're a bitch.
Well, another one of hers is, I don't care what people think of me, I will surpass you. But one of Hilda's is, have you ever cried, Professor? It's hard to imagine you crying.
Never change, Hilda. Never change.
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the Christ they want, and some are unhappy because they have the Christ they want.
For a hero's relic to be stolen, it's unheard
And just last month, the sword of the creature.
Also quite unheard of, but impudent.
The Vivo Gazebo. Steal everything that isn't nailed down. Grab all the tea.
Grab all the tea. Also, are the conversations always in a set order?
What do you mean?
Because I'm looking at the actual questions they ask at the end.
Yeah.
And so the first person we had was Claude this session. And what was his question that he asked?
I do not recall. What are the options for his questions?
Was, do you really have time for this? I know how busy you are. You're such a mystery. You're an outsider just like me. I want to know more about you. I feel like we've known each other for a while. You know, I'm still fascinated by you. Like, all of these conversations look like they go in order. Like, they make sense if they go in order because they're, like, resolving stuff from their personal stories. Like, Lonnie's is all about stopping being a bitch. Like, she goes from, like, her first conversation is, I don't give a shit what you think of me, I'm gonna get stronger than you. And then midway through, it's like, I don't know why I keep acting out around you, I can't control myself. And then at the end, it's like, I feel like I can respect you, at least. Same thing with, like, Marianne. Like, the first half of hers look like they're just like, you know, I'm sorry, you're wasting your time spending it with me.
It's probably pre and post time skip.
That's true. Hi, Thomas. Thomas and your huge forehead.
Huge forehead. Certainly not evil.
He's a nice old man.
That was Lord Rodrigue.
There is someone from House Strawberries among this year's. This is where you realize that Felix is way different than his dad.
It's Papa. Sorry I threw my sword through you. I thought you were reinforcements. Alright, we have Catherine.
Never use her, but we have her.
Yeah.
My own brother is pleased, Professor. He really is.
Oh, you want me to look at his favorite gifts?
Yes. What is his favorite flowers?
Blue lions.
I want to at least get him to see before we try and recruit him.
One second. This does not go great on this janky thing. Okay, look at Sylvain. He doesn't have a... Okay, never mind. So his favorite gifts, just to start out with something to do. Board game, dapper handkerchief, landscape painting.
Okay, we have none of those.
He has no favorite flower.
Oh, well.
There are very few people, actually, who have a favorite flower. And each person who does has a different one. If we ever start getting them in the things that we're growing, save pitcher plants.
Oh.
Pitcher plants are Bernadette's favorite.
Ah. What about Dorothea?
Dorothea has no favorite flower.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
When we leave, we'll be back for you. Hoping we can force a transition so we can get the conversation. Yes, we can actually go down here now, which I think we couldn't do until this week or this month.
Yep.
Oh, this is grave. Whose could it be? Are you going to teleport to force a state update? do have Sylvain now. Which means he's either going to be in my room or over here.
Sword about in the holy mausoleum? The potential for damage. I sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not damaged.
Oh, okay. There is overlap between flowers, but only for very specific people. Marianne and... Sorry, not Marianne. Ignatz and Flame like the same flower. And Alois and Shamir like the same flower.
Pick a teacher, a mercenary, and so very
What does Dorothea like?
Dorothea's favorite items are book of sheet music, gemstone beads, and stylish hair clip.
We have none of those.
We really need to unlock that secondary shop where we can buy gifts.
We can unlock one of them in the next set of fights we do.
We actually unlock both of them.
Yeah.
The side shops are a 2-for-1 deal.
I mean, we could also get a lot more flowers if I just... I mean, you can make flowers pretty easily.
Yeah. We just grow nothing but flowers.
I mean, I've only been doing one flower so far, because you only get one stat item every time we do flowers.
Yeah.
So if you want a specific stat item, you can do only that specific flower, and you always get that stat. If you do multiple flowers, you get random stat items.
I also have the list of seeds here in this mega sheet. You want them.
I'll be back.
Hey, Professor, did you happen to see that man I was looking for earlier? I just spotted him by the dining hall, but then he ran away. Oh, he saw him by the entrance to the monastery. Father, I found you at last.
Good looking at. Oh, there we go.
You think I cheat? On you, baby?
The first Sylvain conversation.
Come on. You should know me better than that. You're the only one for me. I swear. Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
What? Why have you... You're worse than I
He may have a little bit of a complex.
Get what you're at?
I cannot tell if I like Sylvain or hate him. It is super polarizing.
Kind of feel sorry for him. Like, he has definite issues because of how, you know, the whole nobility system.
Okay, on the one hand, yes,
works.
you're absolutely right.
But it does have situations where it's like,
No, you just made assumptions and now you're treating her like shit.
yeah, it's like based on
Yeah.
her responses, she clearly wasn't, you know, talking to him just because of the noble crest.
Yeah.
He can't get that out of his head, which isn't really his fault per se.
I feel like Sylvain is at his best when he's talking to other students, and anytime we have to deal with something other than other students, he's a garbage fire of a human being.
Like, I can't be that mad at him for a thing like that, because he doesn't because of his upbringing and what everything's had to deal with, he doesn't really realize that it's like, oh, he only thinks that she wanted him for his crest and ability. And he's basically been in a world like, as we're going to deal with in the actual upcoming story mission, his brother became a bandit because he was the firstborn but didn't get the crest.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, his entire family basically ignored the existence of his brother.
Well, the other
because
thing...
Sylvain was born.
The other thing is, if you're playing as the Blue Lions, you get a lot more, like, look into that. Because, like, even though we have him in our group, we're not going to trigger the conversations that, like, build off of the next mission.
Yeah.
But in Blue Lion House, you basically get, like, this speech from him about, like... I still don't know if he completely has drunk the Kool-Aid on his family's philosophy yet. Because the way he talks about, like, he's going to hunt down and murder his brother, and he considers it a privilege. But Sylvain is the kind of guy who's so up his own ass and has, like, had to deal with such bullshit because of the whole Crest Noble situation that he might believe that, or, like, believe what he's saying on surface level, and still regret what he has to do. But, like, a good portion of his dialogue this month revolves around, I'm going to hunt down my stupid piece of shit brother, I'm going to kill him for what he did. Because he brought this on himself for being, a dumb, stupid bandit. And not just going and disappearing into the woods or whatever.
Yeah.
Which were his only two options. Either become like a pariah, or become a bandit.
Spook.
Spooky.
Yeah, don't touch my sword.
He uses it as a pointer in class. I've cut another blackboard in half.
I need another blackboard.
Raphael, throw me another blackboard. You gonna cut this one, Professor? Down straight I am.
You know it, bitch. Sword of the Creator for life.
Gee.
For Snape.
Professor Snape. Snape just sounds like a weird sex move. I'm sorry.
Give her the Snape.
These five each have voting power in the conferences. Before House Edmund, it was House Davenport. It is said that the head of that family relinquished their vote to House Edmund.
Thank you for that history lesson, random student.
Oh. Huh.
Oh.
I also have the questions for the suggestion box on the sheet. Apparently everyone gets like 2.
Sure, let's go talk to Ingrid.
Third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents.
That's right, Ingrid's stuff is mostly dealing with her father. For her conversations with
For her conversations with Byleth, it's
Yeah.
mostly dealing with her father and the shitty arranged marriage thing.
Then her conversations with Sylvain, where she deals with Sylvain's bullshit.
Oh my god. No, you want the best Sylvain conversations? Get Sylvain and Dimitri's up, because those are the best conversations Sylvain gets. Because it's literally like, Sylvain, I've heard that your behavior's been highly inappropriate lately. He's like, it's been appropriate for me. Look, I'll tell you what. Have you had a date recently? And he's like, I don't see how that's any of your business. He's like, alright, fine. You get a date, and I'll work on...
So that's a different thing that happens if you're doing a male.
What?
So in this conversation, like, she talks about how she's good at tidying up, to how the fact that she's hiding the letter. And if you're female, you can basically ask to, like, help tidy your room up. And I think she's like, oh yeah, sure, why not? If you're male, she responds with, I don't know if we should do that. People may get the wrong idea if I'm in your room.
I'll tell you what. We'll both split down the middle, and we'll clean up a small section of Manuela's room.
I'll grab the blowtorch.
I'll grab a shovel. Like, Ingrid's is interesting because her family situation is not terrible. She doesn't like the position she's in and would really like to become a knight. But her dad's not an unreasonable shitlord like some of the other shitlords in the game.
No, her dad wants her to get married. Cause
it's just traditional fantasy Europe.
But, like, he's not doing it out of, like, spite against her.
Yeah.
And he, like, actually cares about her.
Yeah, he doesn't, like, try and force her into it. He's like, I've met this nice boy, and he just so happens to be a noble from a neighboring kingdom.
Maybe you could stop doing that whole knight thing. Come on.
I've heard he's got sausage. I've seen it. It's quite girthy.
It's like, it wrote to me, I really want Sylvain and Ingrid to end up together.
I feel like that's a damaged relationship from the get-go.
I mean, they actually have, like, some of the best, like, interactions.
Yes.
Because it's mostly her being like, come on, clean up your fucking shit. Like, they've known each other since, like,
clean up your fucking shit. Never. That's how their support conversations
they fight
go.
like a married couple.
That's how their support go. Well, okay, you have to understand, all the people in Blue Lion House grew up together from a very young age. It's not just Sylvain and Ingrid. It's just Ingrid's the one who kind of got stuck with cleaning up Sylvain's
It's not just
bullshit.
Sylvain and Ingrid, but they're the ones who seem like the closest out of all of them, besides the weird, creepy
well,
thing
yes,
that
because
Dimitri and to do have.
Yeah. yes, the disturbing thing. Like, it's not a sex thing they have. They
no, it's not
very
a sex
clearly
thing at all.
define what the relationship between Dedue and Dimitri is in, like, Dimitri and Felix's first Dedue and Felix's first conversation. But it's still fucking disturbing. It is, like, the most blatant case of, like, Stockholm Syndrome I have ever seen in a video game.
Sylvain,
My own bro, please.
join me.
Something from me? Hey, I got a girl waiting.
Fuck you. How much reason do you want me to have? Have like a B rank.
Do you know how much reason you need to have to be able to talk Sylvain out of his bullshit?
Huh.
So much.
My reason is B plus. What do you want from me, you fuck?
For you to have a vagina, I guess.
Fair enough.
If you have a vagina, it's just instant.
Okay, let's go shove some more flowers down Dorothea's throat.
Oh.
Huh.
Never mind that thing about,
You have a crest too, eh, Professor?
Yeah, that thing about, only having 2 conversations, I did not scroll far enough. There's just a gap.
Thank you, Professor.
Oh, it also has the guide for, instruction fail answers for all of them.
Oh.
Different characters respond differently to the different,
When they fail instruction.
Yeah. This is a very useful mega sheet. Thank you to Reddit for making the mega sheet.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, jeez.
Huh.
They also have a day-by-day guide of events in each of the run-throughs.
Ah. Okay, where's this one? Dorothea. Prepare for a tickle fight.
What?
A tickle fight.
Knives are dangerous. We could have a tickle fight.
Don't bring a knife to a tickle fight.
It's nothing. Actually, could we talk for a bit? Somewhere a little more private?
I can tell this is your room and not mine because there's not a floating ghost girl in the background.
Don't mind me.
No, I'm your student, just trying to watch out for me. The way you look at me sometimes, it's like you're seeing right through me. No, don't apologize. I know you don't mean anything bad by it. I'm just self-conscious, I guess. The thing is,
It only takes 2 conversations before Dorothea just opens up about her insecurities and that, you know, most of what she puts on is a facade.
Yep.
that's why I always clung to my popularity as a diva. Even after leaving the stage,
Oh.
Huh.
kept up the act.
Full growth rate chart, too.
Like your eyes
Yeah.
and accusing me. Telling me that you see right through it. That's what I mean when I say it's difficult being around you. Hey, this might be nuts, but maybe you could show me some kind of weakness of yours?
I have no weaknesses.
Oh, come on,
Except my love for Lily Potter.
This is one of the first support conversations that I
one of yours.
got that I realized that something was weird about the main character.
Vulnerable.
It's huge and girthy.
Well then.
My crest.
You know, Professor, I never hear any gossip about you. Nothing romantic in it.
this is a very different conversation between the male and female main characters.
Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm saying? Come on. Is your heart even beating?
No. No, it is not.
Yeah, that's the one. And I was like, what? You're...
Go ahead.
My heart stopped beating some time ago. I've had to start pumping it manually. Should we call a doctor? No, I'm just going to
it's fine.
stand at the window and contemplate life.
It's nothing to worry about. Yeah. So you have a tickle fight in the female one, where she tries to tickle you, because that's clearly what your weakness is.
I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping, with a B rank support on Dorothea, we'll be able to recruit her now. It would be nice to join my class, wouldn't it, Dorothea?
I might learn even more. You're the kind of guy a gal would pay attention to, you know? Oh yeah? I'm looking forward to spending more.
Alright, so we got our dancer. Okay, so you had a whatchamacallit guide?
Oh, yeah. Let me switch back to that real quick. Also, this guide is saying charm for some reason you need for Sylvain.
Well, he has charm and reason. Are his two things.
Yes, you need like 15 to 20 charm.
That's a lot of charm.
Okay, these are timed too, right?
Yes.
Jesus.
Ready?
Yep.
It's Claude.
Claude. Sounds like the logic of a schemer.
It does sound like the logic of a schemer now, doesn't it? That was the only note we had.
Okay.
Dorothea and... Sure.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Lost item. Can we drop something? Somebody drop something! Grab it! No points for guessing who dropped the art book.
Frickin' Ignatz dropped the art book.
Yep.
The whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western
Correct.
Church? That means they used Glenn.
Accurate.
What right do they have to try to put men like him into their schemes?
I know, but you should join my school.
I'm sure I would learn so much more if I could study.
I love now that you have the Sword of the Creator, everyone wants to get in.
Get on this.
Get on this. By this, you mean your curriculum? It's so girthy.
Yes.
She's a girthy curriculum. Oh, someone else back there.
What? Oh, the person over there?
Yeah.
We'll get that in a second.
What do the shards do?
You have to
Oh, you just pick
basically
them up
grab the
to...
shard. It's a quest that's basically telling you, hey, go here, 'cause you can actually upgrade statues now.
Right.
Yeah, so there's something else you can do for our teacher points. Is we can upgrade the statues, which give stat bonuses, give extra points from your training, extra XP, and at the highest levels, increase the max stats on characters. but we're wasting all of our points on increasing our own nonsense. For stupid reasons. This is Mercedes. We probably can't recruit yet, because you want Bo for no apparent reason.
I left the sword behind. Do you want me to
She wants Bo because Bo is her hidden
I
skill.
don't care. Look at me. I don't care. Join my class. Snape gonna give it to you.
Snape, going to give it to you.
Nope.
please? The assassination attempt on Lady Leia. The theft of a hero's relic. Speak now. There's a terrifying rumor.
A terrifying rumor. A spirit of death wielding a scythe, whoever could that be?
Oh.
It's fine, that won't come up until next month.
Yep.
But there's another case of the foreshadowing this game constantly does
Yeah.
for coming months.
It's actually really nice.
Yeah, here's a random kind of one-off, oh, there's this weird rumor going around. But that won't be important until next month.
Oh, also, if you're trying to recruit Mercedes, her favorite flower is the lavender.
Well, I used all my flowers getting Dorothea up to be to recruit her, because she has ridiculous requirements.
Yar, Ignatz, you dropped your book. Oh, there's Lonnie.
There's who?
Lonnie.
I don't care. Was Lonnie in the hall? Where did you see Lonnie? Where did
She
you
was standing in the hall, in her maid outfit. You turned the
Oh,
corner.
over there.
Yeah, down there.
Okay.
See?
I thought she was down the other hall.
Also, there's something in Manuela's room. We can steal and give back to her.
A bottle of alcohol? Nope, just herbs to help
Just
your
her hangover
hangovers.
Captain Gerald was all furrowed brow earlier. He was up. There's a problem. I want to help any way I can. He did, but he just dodged the question.
It's almost like he doesn't know you, and you're barely an inconvenience.
Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Lonnie, I'm going to need to get way off my back right now.
Professor, Gerald. Seems he has gone off to in his room, then
Looking for Gerald.
I have something to ask you.
Oh, the visit Gerald.
You must be rather
Must be bewildered by the power that was hidden within.
May I ask a favor of you?
Also, Ray wants me to give herbs to people in my class.
Your class needs to chill the earth out.
Puff, puff.
Really? Professor, are you cooking? He was cooking with a female knight.
Wait, you want herbs? Here you go, Ignatz. Have these confidence herbs. It's just regular weed.
Yar, we've got the ganja.
Gerald? You said so? No, I can't remember.
Visiting a grave. It's over here. Oh, look, remember how there was that grave?
Yeah.
It's your mother's grave.
I didn't ever notice before, but Gerald's got the weirdest comb over.
Combed it from the back.
Yeah.
Forward. And then shaved the sides, and still has a ponytail.
He's developed the mercenary mullet.
Flowers. They cherished her. And she smiled the most. And she was pregnant. She died right after you met her. His name was just She loved you with all of her heart. It's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
It also fires lasers, but don't tell anyone that.
Laser.
All right, class, today I'm going to teach you how to light a candle the cool way. Pew, pew. Marianne.
Marianne, you know what you need? Need some hopeful ganja. Don't worry, Marianne. Be happy.
Marianne, you need to calm down.
She gave us a tasty big treat. Okay, now we just need to do training.
Is there a tournament today?
It's for a seal.
There's also the experience people get from doing the tournament.
So I see it myself.
Good damn it, sword. No? Yes.
How are you managing the Sword of the Creator? No problems? You'll need the sword's power on your next mission.
No, we won't. I'm gonna tell you right now, no, we won't.
Sure. Give me more authority.
That's a bad idea.
You,
You must be.
Rhea,
You will know.
give me more magics.
Need more magic.
Hannibal. Give me more magics. Actually, give me both.
I still have.
I have 2 more points left.
I believe so.
Things are fun.
Yes.
Yay.
That's better tell. Which we won't use because it's magic of 120.
Such power.
Dorothea and why not Ash?
The Fish Bounty Festival.
It is the fish money festival. That's why Flame's so happy and sad about that fish that's just dead in the pond.
It's been a while, so I'm not sure.
This looks delicious.
Eat your entire casserole, child. It will make you strong.
Ash has big hands.
Ash does have big hands. Bernie liked pitcher plants, right?
Yep. Bernadette's favorite flower is the pitcher plant.
Are you some kind of butler?
I'm in a
Gareg
butler.
Mach Academy is training the
All-
best
all my
officers,
students are butlers or maids. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
also, hold on. What is that towel doing?
We
being
use
very
a lot of
starchy.
starch.
I don't think they thought through this particular character skin.
That's old Kentucky towel. He's been there.
That's a shield.
Yeah, there's a.
There seems to be a.
It does have jiggle bones though.
Like,
Only
it's
at the
drooping.
tip, though.
Yeah.
It's drooping, so it knows that it's doing something wrong, but it's not fully.
Nope.
It's
like a cartoon character walking out over the cliff, knowing he's there and not looking down pointedly.
Gonna be fine.
Look, I know that gravity exists. I'll acknowledge it, but I won't look.
If I don't look down, it doesn't happen, right? That's how it works.
Man, don't let physics catch up with this.
Physics knows better.
Wile E. Coyote just...
Just saying, like... Just saying,
Oh
starch.
dear.
There's only so much starch can do. That needs a lot of willful disbelief.
You know, just way it goes.
Look, it's held up by his unwavering dedication to his job.
This skip for everyone. I don't know why they didn't catch this.
Hey, that's the way it is.
They knew what they were doing the whole time. Also, vision of the future there. At least until his dad got punked. Sorry, purged.
It doesn't matter for you trying out, but at least in this damn academy, you'll be wearing the proper outfit. Please. Oh. Oh, you actually have service attire then.
Yep. You get a tiny little butler uniform.
Oh. And it didn't have any. I think that's everyone.
I think that's everyone new, yeah. Clearing the way is the one we want to do to get...
Yeah, that's a fighting one, that's a fighting one, and that's a fighting one.
We have a lot of supports to watch.
We do have a lot of sports to watch.
A lot of supports to watch because we've been putting them all off.
Well, sport time.
Yep.
These matter for support bonuses.
Time for a break. Raphael, that's quite a load you've got there. It was my turn to do the shopping again.
I kind of wish this game. So there's like a few things about this game that I don't entirely like. The unit limit is one of them, because you basically never really have I think there's a couple missions that like unit limit 11.
Yeah.
But most are unit limit 10. And I guess it makes sense because you don't recruit anyone from any other school. It's basically saying, hey, you'll be able to field everyone in your class. But it's like, if I recruit an extra 20 people...
Yeah. Like,
wanna
I
go
would rather
field
turn those 3 support units
into actual
people.
One of the things I liked that they did with... I think they did both Awakening and Fates. You basically got... they definitely did an Awakening. I think they did in Fates too. Where you had... like support for characters. But you could actually have them basically join up into a single unit. So it'd be like... They join. They become like a single unit that you can switch between which one's the main character and their person basically supports them.
Right.
So it's kind of how the adjunct system works, except it's basically just you pick 2 characters, you can also have them split up. So you had like 20 plus unit deployments.
Yeah. They're just in pairs.
And you can do cool stuff like, oh, this character's a Pegasus Knight, so they're going to group up with this person who's like one of the big like Fortress Knights, you can't move very fast.
Yeah.
Use the Pegasus Knight as the main character, you can fly them around. Then either just drop them where you need them, or switch to the Fortress Knight and fight them on their own.
Yeah. On the discussion of naps.
Yes.
Claude? Where are you?
Where else? Wait, I'll meet you down there.
Claude has figured out how to get in a tree.
I thought you
Like a cat.
climb the trees.
True. And that is exactly why I work like a madman to devise a new climbing technique.
I have much admiration for that. To climb is a skill with value.
What can I say? I just... Yeah, okay, so I may have cheated a little by using my bow to shoot a rope
Alright, trick arrows. We're going to do boxing glove arrows next.
through all of the branches. But once I got up there and hauled up the ropes, it was the same result as if I'd climbed it your way.
I am under advantage. I'm liking this technique.
You're right. I didn't harm the tree at all. I'm surprised that impressed you.
I am being afraid of Captain Planet. Turning men to trees.
Well, yeah, and the tree has a spirit.
I see.
If you harm the tree, you harm the tree's spirit.
People of Bridget have a close relationship with nature, then?
The trees give us food and also shelter. We are needing them, and they are needing us.
True.
Also, what they call trees, we call ents.
The Ents get pissed. We heard them.
Who just hit me with an apple? Oh, you little shit.
Harvest this bitch.
I'm going to rip off some of my bark and I'm going to shove it in your mouth. Hickory smoke jackass.
I do not know this goddess.
You ever been hit with a wooden switch before?
You ever been hit by that switch and its fist? It's good the students are getting used to their new uniforms.
Yep.
Hi, Annette.
Creep, Betty, creep. Living in a land that's dark and blinded by the frigid cold, creeping through your loneliness, the ages untold. In your heart, you're desperate for the sweet embrace of life.
Okay, so there are multiple people who call Annette out for this. There is a near identical conversation for Felix.
Creepy, creepy, creep, Betty, creep.
Stop singing the Lorenz song.
The maid outfit does not make that song any better.
No.
It just makes her look like a creepy doll.
I could watch that all day. In fact,
Claude.
Claude! Forget you saw that. It was just kind of a silly song.
And now for silly songs with Annette.
sure, it could be my secret serenade, if you so please. But tell me, you were born in Fargus, right?
Yes, that's right.
I thought so. You're really talented, you know. It's been a while since I heard a song like that. One that stirs me to my very soul.
Soul stirring. My creepy song.
Creepy.
My name is John Waters, and I'd like to teach you the creep.
You'd like to learn the creepy creep song? Say the creep, creep, creepy creep, 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 creepy creep.
And spend the whole night caught up in song and dance. Not unlike what you just demonstrated.
Oh, that's Coach Allen.
That was exactly like the one you just did. We'd scream like beasts and then jump up and roll around. It's freeing, isn't it?
Scream like a beast? That is not what I was doing. And what's this weird ritual you're talking about?
Even better than your angelic voice or your lyrics. I can't even begin to fathom.
I still can't tell if he's messing. I think he's messing with her at this point, but...
Deep meaning? No. Just no.
Oh, I get it. It's the sort of thing that...
Oh, he's serious.
Okay, don't tell me. Give me time. I'll work it out.
Work what out?
Oh, have you already watered the plants? Sorry, I'm just realizing it was supposed to be my turn this week.
No, it's fine.
Just turned into a different conversation all of a
See you
sudden.
later then. Creep, Betty, creep.
He is not gonna understand.
No, he is not. Also, Felix does nothing in that but just rib her for the song. It's a different song, too.
Creep, creep, creepy creep, 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 creep.
Oh, this is a conversation I don't want to happen.
Lawrence, thank you.
I cannot help but notice you do not look it.
Is that so? I feel fine.
Prince dresses like such a Kamen Rider villain. Like, before they transform into the weird rubber suit monster.
Was there something you needed?
How unseemly of me. My apologies. It is not my intention to stare.
Does something about me seem off?
Not at all. I was just remembering your father. Or rather, comparing...
I was thinking of your father and staring at you intently. Hello, I am Lorenz.
I'm not creepy at all. You're creepy. Creepity creep.
I was gonna say, there's a new
Creep,
song
creepity
going
creep.
around.
Our new friend and foe alike. My own father has said he would not want to make an enemy of him. Naturally, I am of the same mind. Your father is blessed with gifts of confidence and eloquence. Yet compared to him, you seem always reticent and downcast.
I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cause you discomfort. It's just...
I can't stop comparing you to your much better father.
I have very little in common with my adoptive father.
But he sent you to Gareg Mach. Clearly, he sees...
There's a lot of reasons you can be sent to Gareg Mach.
Yes, certain...
Yeah, he'd be kidnapped from your room. He'd sent to Gareg Mach in a
Yeah.
Potato bag.
I can't believe it. She sparkled. I thought only the Bashonans could do that.
Yes, of course.
Look at his
Look
eyes.
at helpless. Oh, look at those eyes.
Beauty be hiding in plain sight. With a little polish, she would shine magnificently.
Okay. Note to self: get a shock collar for Lorenz.
When are you going to teach me magic? Is now good? Why do I have to?
Get fucked.
Because you're way better at it than me, silly.
This is true.
I thought you were something of an honor student at the school.
Yes, but I'm not a demon.
I wouldn't say I've got any kind of natural talent for it. I'm gonna have to
Yeah, Annette's kind of the Rock Lee of sorcery.
Yeah, she studies really, really, really hard.
Yes.
Which is actually great. If we get Sylvain, hopefully at some point. Hopefully before this we actually get his weapon.
Yeah.
But, like, his first conversation with Annette is great, because he's like, Annette's like studying, and Sylvain's like, oh no, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong.
really incredibly hard. And what is it you
I want to fire bees from my hand.
will teach me? Thank you so much.
You have wind magic, you can't fire bees.
Oh, I get it now. I never thought about it that way before. Look at how quickly you're picking this up. You're clearly very skilled already. Don't be silly. You're just that good of a teacher. Your way of looking at the world is so fundamentally different.
Well, yes, because everything in the world is various states of kindling to me, but
Conversation in that direction.
things I have laid demon eggs in and things I have not laid demon eggs in yet.
By the way, I laid demon eggs.
Buzz!
Watch out for bees.
By the way, do not eat the mince pie tomorrow. That is not a food for you anymore.
Today, I need to get going now. Lots to do. I'm so sorry to take up your time. Thanks again for teaching me. Hilda, I'm coming in. Hey, Annette. Don't mind the mess.
Why do you have so many books?
It really is messy.
I think those come with the room.
They're glued there. It's very weird.
I haven't been tidying lately. I start to procrastinate when I'm busy. Oh, hey, how about I?
No, Annette, don't feed her bad habits.
That would be amazing. So, are you good at cleaning? I love it. Actually, the messier a room is, the more determined I
Now, oftentimes this ends up falling back on Hilda, and she has to do it herself anyways.
I'll leave you to it. Don't want to get in the way. Great. See you later.
Like this time.
No, a pile of axes.
I know my face.
A pile of vases.
I'm so sorry. I cleaned it right. Not again. There was a big bug. So big. Oh no.
Look, Lord Arachnus lives in this room. Hilda was told up front she was going to have a roommate. And that spider is getting through Gareg Mach Academy come hell or high water.
For you, but I basically did the opposite.
Annette, you're a terrible maid. You're the maid who just breaks things. You fit in dark type though, so you're fine.
I suppose her record isn't spotless then.
Look, you have to have special type. You have your regular maids who are actually good at maiding. You have your combat maids like Petra.
I guess that was one way to think of it.
Ex-special forces maids.
Although it might be too much. You don't want to overextend yourself. For one
You have your maid who's just there to be eye candy. You have your maid who's really good at all the maiding stuff, but anything that isn't a maid, she can't do it all.
don't worry about me.
Imagine that Petra's just got, like, throwing hatchets, like, underneath the entire round of her dress. She just whips one out, throws it into people.
It's taken me this far at least.
Oh, I'm Lorenz!
Not
I am
anymore.
Lorenz and I'm wounded!
Now you're dead. Anyone see Lorenz? No, I haven't seen him.
I found his hand.
I have not been seeing the Lorenz.
Has anyone heard Lorenz introduce himself recently? No, it's weird. It's nice, but it's weird.
Weird. Sure, he's fine.
Ah, there it is. Just as I thought. What is she hiding?
Oh, Linhardt. My apologies. I didn't mean to bother you.
I say as I walk directly into you.
No bother at all. In fact, you've arrived at precisely the right time.
The right time for what?
For a dance battle.
You have a crest, don't you?
I don't. What are you saying?
If you hide it, that just makes it more interesting. You do have it.
Please don't tell anyone. You can't tell anyone I have a crest. If people find out, then
What?
please. My adopted father told me to keep it a secret.
Keep it
I
secret.
personally don't want it
Keep
known.
it safe. Don't let them in. Don't let them see.
Tell them. Your secret is safe with me.
Be the good girl you always have to be.
Fascinating. Carry the crest of your
No, be badass. Get on a horse.
No one should know about or even speak of my crest. Nothing good comes of it. It's even the reason my parents disappeared. This crest only brings bad luck to anyone who comes near me. Even you, Linhardt. You have to stay away.
bad luck generated by the crest? Now that would be a discovery well worth making. What manner of bad luck do you suppose might beset me?
No, you shouldn't be so cavalier about something you couldn't possibly understand. I have to go.
It's true.
If it's any consolation, she does have possibly the most annoying paralogue in this entire game. Marianne's paralogue, which deals with her crest, is one of the most annoying paralogues in the game.
Just because getting information from her is like pulling teeth through all the apologies.
No, do you like the big monster fights? Do you want a map of nothing but big monster fights with guys who summon more big monsters?
I mean, they're not hard.
In a foggy place? In the middle of a forest, so you basically can't move?
Oh boy, my favorite.
It's literally like the middle of a forest. Only giant monsters, like two guys who summon giant monsters.
Oh, and
on a fog map.
Jesus.
So you move like 2 steps, hit a fucking monster in the middle of the forest.
Long legs, but aren't you interested in trying something new? Well, thank you.
This is one of the, I want to say, 6 separate conversation trees that involve Ingrid not enjoying, like, female things. Or things that are traditionally, like, feminine or girly. She wants to be a knight. She likes being a knight. She likes doing all the stuff that involves knightly stuff, like sword fighting.
Just imagine combine the two. It could be the most fabulous night ever.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily need a ton of makeup or things like that for the job. I'm just saying, I really think you'd enjoy it if you opened your mind to it. What I'm talking about is light touch. I can see it now. Your gorgeous face done up with a delicate application of makeup. The fabulous knight who everyone looks up to.
You can be that way anyway. You can be a Pegasus Knight that everyone has to look up to see you. Everyone literally looks up. Oh, Pegasus blessings!
Let my
Oh, our
blessings-
crops are going to be so fertile, and I'm going to be so...
Let my blessings rain down upon thee.
Is that Sylvain down there? Ah, okay then. Pat, pat.
Here you go, Sylvain. Classic is for you.
It's
I hate
in my
you so
mince
much,
pie.
Ingrid.
Wait, are you eating the mince pie? Sylvain!
I told you I
Don't
was
eat
eating
the
the
mince
mince pie.
pie!
Yeah.
What? No. Well then, yes, this whole thing will have to go to waste. Just throw it away like the garbage it is. You're throwing it away? Stand by and let something go
Oh, you don't want to get Gussie up? That's fine. I'll just throw all this away like the garbage it is. It's been amazingly manipulative, Matt.
Yep.
Let's go to my room. I have some brush techniques to show you before you get started. Now, don't get carried away.
What, we're not going to develop some fantasy instrument? Played me like the Grothrockin or something?
Grothrockin. Okay, we've gotten through all of these important
Whew!
conversations we
Okay.
had.
Alright, it's one of our 2 class sessions for this month.
Yes.
The exaggerated hand gestures are...
Get up with the sickness. Open up your hate. Let it flow into me.
I said all the ladies in the house say ho. Ho. No, that's too fast.
God,
You have to
I'm
say...
gonna have to get you Lance skill at some point. It's gonna be garbage. Well, no time like the present.
You could just tell her to focus on Lance.
I mean, it kind of works out the same way either way. I'm either training her Lance here or I'm training her Lance for the week, so.
Sorry, there's a work thing I have to do real quick. I forgot to do. I'm sure you have no idea what that means.
A work thing. It's easier to get you Lance up because you actually like the Lance. Dorothea. Let's get your unlock for healing.
I appreciate.
Come on. There it goes. Forgot that I need to fix battalions for all the people who have Pegasus Knights now.
I am closing it.
Well, at least this makes sense.
Oh, hers for axe.
Hilda not liking authority. It's like she doesn't want to be in command of anyone. That's too much
Yep.
work.
Looks like I'm certain. That was.
Thanks for your.
We really don't have anyone going for a knight in this one, do we?
What's that?
We don't really have anyone going for a knight, do we?
No.
Okay. I suppose matches with our high mobility, damage-focused lifestyle.
You're fine.
Spread out like a horde of dragony locusts.
So,
I have a question.
what are we doing this coming week? Oh,
I don't have the answers to those questions.
I see.
there you go.
Oh, there you go. Wyvern Rider.
I don't think you're gonna have to our party, but sure.
He's a tiny little butler uniform.
Does
Adorable.
Adorable tiny little butler.
We must be working with each other. I'm counting on you. Ooh, finally done.
Better punch.
Well,
So,
thinking about what to do this week. If we're trying to get Sylvain, we'll want to explore again, so we can shove more things down his throat to try and improve his support.
like I'm of two minds.
You're going to get more gains out of... you're going to get more support opportunity if you explore this time, raise everybody's... Or sorry, not support. You're going to get more stat opportunities and chance for growth. By exploring this time, feeding everybody up again, because you have your last class of this month tomorrow.
Yep.
Or if you're looking to do more support stuff on the next weekend, you can battle this time, do the thing that unlocks the store that gives you...
That's the thing. Like, so if we battle now, we can unlock the other shop. So when we explore in the last month...
Yeah, but we will be wasting
but we'll be
growth
wasting a whole
points.
set of leveling up for people. I could basically give every flower we get to Sylvain. But I don't know if we'll actually have enough to...
I would say go for battling this time.
And there's technically also the option of exploring this week. So we can level everyone up. Plant nothing but flowers this week.
Yes.
And then shoveling flowers down his throat.
Yeah, and then have like one last Hail Mary chance at getting
Which
Sylvain.
I think is what we'll try. We just won't unlock the shop until next month. Just because the best chance to get Sylvain before this mission.
Well, that's the thing. If we unlock the shop, we can unlock his favorite items that give guaranteed double stat growth.
We can, but if we go explore this week and next week, this week we can basically give him all the flowers we're going to grow right now, and then we can do a set of growth that is nothing but flowers, just get a ton of flowers down his throat. And it also means we don't miss our school day. Also, if we do fighting right now, we're definitely going to end the stream in the middle of fights. Because it's like 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Are our new people good too? You're fine, you're Pegasus. You're both 9. You're both 9. You're 9. Okay, so they're level 9. No flowers for that one. Do you know what Bernie's lost items are?
Bernie's lost items are...
I've been looking for this.
That was one of them.
What?
Sorry, I'm pulling up the list right now. Different device that can hopefully pull it up a little bit better. As I fill out my type card.
Eating delicious food. Really. I appreciate.
Okay. Character. Bernadetta. Hers is the hedgehog case, needle and thread, and still life picture.
Okay, so we only have a needle. Only one we had was needle and thread, which I'll
Yeah.
What about Sylvain?
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Crumpled love letter, the history of Sreng, and unused lipstick.
We may have one of those.
I like. Oh.
Also, get Sylvain's tea guide up.
I can't believe my oh please, Professor.
Unused lipstick. Fourth on the list.
There it is.
That's
That's all I have from him.
Yep.
I was gonna give you all this stuff. I
thanks so
don't care if you
much.
like it. Well, I mean, you like everything, but
Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Oh,
Dun, 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 dun,
thanks so
dun.
much.
Okay. I have his tea guide up.
okay.
Floop.
Floop.
Please, Professor.
That's tea. What? Oh, he's unable to make it. We can't tea him.
Hey, Professor.
Oh,
Yes!
okay.
Haha.
Okay. What's Bernie's tea guide?
Bernie's tea guide. Floop. And floop. Bernadetta von Varley.
Oh, never mind. We can't ask her to come out to tea because she won't come out of her room.
Ludonarrative integration.
Okay, so we can't get her yet, but we did get Sylvain, so we're fine there.
Yep.
Which means we can actually fight next week to unlock the shops and everything, since we don't need another day to
Cool.
try and pile stuff into. So we're just gonna hit up. What's everyone's goals look like? We still gotta get Petra's up.
There we go. I just need to make sure that I get paid for this week.
Get paid. 40 hours.
Indeed. 40-hour week.
Where is?
Right when I'm about to leave the job, they start giving me 40-hour weeks.
No, fine. 0 and Petra. Good enough.
I would be.
Okay, now we just have to knock out some training and the cathedral thing.
Yep.
How are you managing?
The man's literally waiting in front of her desk for a command. That's dedication.
Like, especially since she's right there.
Yeah. Either that or they're in the middle of an argument and you just walked in at a really awkward time.
You will most.
Can you guys train me? Yes, we can train you. Technically have had them defend me, whatever. How long?
Can you train me in authority? Oh, sure. Just let me grab my pointer wand and I'll be right there. Oh, right. It's jammed up Satet's ass.
Ah, that's why he's standing there. Yes, could you please take it out? Flame, don't come in here. You do not
It's
need
too
to
late,
see
brother.
this
I have
Jedi
seen
thing.
everything.
Oh dear.
Ah, this is worse than the mince pie incident.
I told people not to eat the mince pie, but they still did. 2 notes.
Oh, hold on a second. Grab my guide. Grab the guide. All right. You're gonna have to be on portrait duty for
Yep. Hilda.
Hilda.
I was supposed to write a letter to my brother to let him know what I'm doing, but there's nothing I wanted to want to write about. On top of that, it's too much work.
Why don't you tell him about your friends?
Hey, and that's Ferdinand von Eyre. It's very important to say his entire name every time.
Okay, let's...
We're citizens of the Empire who are currently in despair. I think it's time for a change of leadership. Perhaps someone... it's going to be...
You would do well as a ruler, Ferdinand.
He's so far up his own ass, he doesn't realize how much better Ethelred is.
I roll everywhere! Woohoo!
Yes, I'm Ferdinand von Eyre. I think he says, like, every time he crits. Every time. Dorothea and... sure.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it, Annette. Heyo. I'll sing myself out. Anna, teach me to bow, so one day maybe you'll recruit Mercedes. Also, is Shamir down here now? This is where Shamir usually shows up. Nope. Fine. Gilbert, what can you teach me? Bad camera angle. What can you show me?
I may have slowed.
Yeah, sure. Teach me spear.
I think the guy in the bell tower just watches intently for the moment that you look a little tired and like, ding, 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 ding.
Dun, dun, dun. You should go to bed, Snape.
I mean, it's not as egregious as, say, like, your cat alarm in Persona 5. Go to bed, Joker! You're not my fucking mother.
To be fair, if I remember correctly, in Royal, the new version coming out,
Yeah, they said they're going to be
they're
lessening the restrictions.
yes,
On that.
there's going to be significantly less cat alarm apparently. Also, when's Scramble coming out? Is there any news on Scramble?
And there's been a bunch of like character trailers and stuff for Persona 5 Scramble. Japanese release is February 20th, 2020.
Okay.
That is a very full month right now. Persona 5 Royal is coming out... They just recently announced a
U.S. release or an English release.
yeah. March 31st.
Okay. And we'll never be royals, royals. You get copyright struck for singing songs that aren't yours, even if they really suck. Okay. So we've obtained Sylvain, so we can actually get the special weapon for the next fight we do.
Cool.
And now I need to make sure that Sylvain and Marianne get support, so I can at least see their C rank support, because that's one of my favorite things in the entire game.
Also, Mech Warrior is out.
Yeah, MechWarrior 5 is out this week? Or
Yep.
Yeah.
It's out right now.
Oh, out right now.
And it has co-op. Every mission you get dropped in with 4 mech units, and they can be either we were friends or
Okay.
AI. Any combination of.
Mm-hmm.
Katie, stop snoring.
Well, that's Hera, so I can bug her. Hey, Hera. That was your head. I'm sorry. Didn't realize that was your head. I done inadvertently booped Snoop. C-rank Lance. Did you get? Okay, you got D-rank at least. I'm pretty sure I can flying get enough D-rank. And get better at horsey.
Do better at horses.
Horses.
Cause we'll never be horses.
I don't care what you do.
Oh, what, Linhardt?
Yeah.
What did he ask to be?
He wanted to just do pure faith to excel as a bishop. And I'm like, I don't care. You're not going to be in the party. Sad but true. Hilda wants to talk to us.
Hey, Professor. There are a lot of hardworking people here at the Academy, huh? Even Claude. He acts carefree, but secretly he's so serious. Everyone focuses on training without even needing to be told. Maybe they think I must protect my friends, even if I have to risk my neck.
You won't protect your friends?
Friendship is the greatest mince pie of all. It doesn't have demon wasps in it.
One time!
It only takes one.
It's more important to enjoy it. We only live once, after all. It's a waste to spend all your time working.
Tell you what, when Dedu stops vomiting up wasp larva, we'll stop bringing it up.
He likes it.
I do not. This is incredibly uncomfortable.
Well, no matter what people may think, I'm going to keep being me. So in our next
You're going to be the person who keeps cheering their own name when they murder people in combat? You know, you do you.
Aw, come on. How about I do something for you as a way of saying thanks? Oh, I know. I'll let you join me for dinner in the city. Everyone would be jealous, you know? They'd all love to spend time with me. Okay, just think on it.
Well, get a tea ride ready. Someone's birthday's coming up.
Woo! It's Lonnie's birthday.
I'll still do it.
Yep. It's a charm for you.
It's a charm for me.
We're only doing this because we benefit Lonnie. You load. Okay.
She wants to talk about how much better I am than you. How your daddy likes me more than you. I want to ride your daddy like... No, Lonnie, stop. Lonnie, go home. You're drunk.
You can call me Mommy.
No.
Okay,
We
so
will
her,
not do that.
her favorite tea is either Angelica tea or 4-Spice blend.
Thanks for inviting me.
Favorite tea is the dishwater I happen to have nearby, which I didn't have when Manila was around.
Thanks.
Also, whoever stacked up those cookies needs to be fired. One of them has fallen out of the thing.
Terrible mating.
All right. Ready for
ready.
this garbage? With Gerald.
Gerald. Yeah. Don't even ask questions. It's Gerald. Gerald Rivia. Equipment upkeep.
Probably equipment upkeep.
Yes.
Read her like a book.
Actually, potential training partners was also a valid one.
For recipes, you seem different. Cats.
You seem different.
I was able to get all three of those, I hope. This is always one that's weird, 'cause you have no real indication of what it should be. Because it's like, which of these three actions do you want to do in response to their question?
Yeah.
Or their statement.
I don't care.
Like,
I just don't want to.
okay, so it is in order. Because that's the first one on her list, too. You can either admonish or commend. Yeah, hers is especially fucked up because hers is contradictory. You can admonish or commend her.
my one was just like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I admire your
Whatever.
gumption.
The moment you hear the bing of getting the charm, you splash the tea in her face. And you're like, ah!
That's what you get.
Oh, it's lukewarm.
There you go. This. Okay, we're done.
Thanks for the tea. If I can buy again.
That's more than Gerald will ever look at you.
Oddly enough, depending on the character, the fact that I've thrown them into a maid's outfit either makes us more or less lewd, depending on your fetishes. Oh yeah, got that charm. Who cares about Lonnie?
Yep.
I am having a report, Professor.
I think I get it now. It's fun when you know what you're doing.
Oh, I see now.
I work to grow.
Well, that worked out.
Am I starting to master this?
Ash uses bows.
Yes. Ash starts as one of your better archers.
Oh.
Marianne can also turn into a good archer.
Right. Given that it is like 9:30,
Yes, this is probably a good time to stop.
since we just have some...
Battles to do.
So we have the two quest battles, but they're just regular battles, really.
Yeah, you're not missing any
there's
story.
nothing special
We will save the actual paralog
Yes.
battles for on stream.
These literally just run out as regular battles, going to get rewards for them. They're also
Yeah.
level 7 compared to the Junkist battle we can do right now is 9 besides those, so they are not even remotely tough.
Yep.
But I'll do those ones off stream, and we will start in the final week, which immediately goes into the next storyline quest. A storyline battle.
Yes. But anyway, so that will do it for tonight. And to all who watch this in the future, thank you for joining us at Gareg Mach Academy. So, join us not on Saturday, because Saturday will in fact be the 12-hour stream over at HP
Yes.
Braincase's stream.
We will be at HP Ringgrace's stream doing 12 hours nonsense.
Yeah. And Sunday, on the other hand,
We will finish.
We'll finish Super Robot Wars T. And then we've got a little brief taste of Gundam. A little snippet of it. But after that, we're going all in on Gundam.
Drop on in. At least UC.
Yeah, at least Universal
Yes, it
Century.
is basically, we're playing SD or G generation, which is basically the entirety of UC.
Anything you can think of.
All those little nonsense side stories that were in other games and manga and this and that and the other. We'll hit it all.
Alright. So, until then, thank you everybody. I have been the Krampus.
I've been Shiv.
And remember, always keep your towel properly starched for combat.